2 3/4.
We're going. I've run out of storage space, so I can no longer record them. So let's just hope nothing bad happens.
So this will be the one where something bad happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Of course. Welcome one and all to our second part of fucking anything.
Yeah, that was a long break, you guys. It was crazy.
Yeah, I hated it.
Hey, look, I'm here now.
Hey!
Oh,
And look
no.
who isn't here. Mr. Keltronian.
I thought
Yeah,
we
it
were
was
just gonna like
I
leave
mean,
a pause
in
where
all
he
honesty-
doesn't.
In my honest opinion, I think it's a bit of an upgrade.
It was a very unfair trade.
Well, Jarod, that was a downgrade from last week. How do you like them apples?
God said, it's my turn on the Kelton, and so it was. Whatever the fuck that means.
He's commandeering Kelton's body for the day. He's got some holy things he needs to do. And he figured a 6-foot-something fellow who works at Burger Fuel would be the ideal candidate.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, he's a pretty large guy. He can get a lot done, I think.
That's true. If he needs to reach something on a tall shelf, he can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
like,
know in
if
fact, God is very short.
If I'd vote him in this group most likely to barrel through a thing of drywall. I'm pretty sure.
Imagine if
Jesus.
someone,
Excuse
imagine if
me?
someone with stage 4 cancer, like got a Make-A-Wish, and their last Make-A-Wish was to ride on a roller coaster, and then God was like, "I'm gonna save that little boy," and then he tries to go on the roller coaster, and like, "Sorry, you must be this tall to ride." What then?
You,
What did I just tune
Oh
back
no.
into?
You ignore the rules. You ignore the rules. The kid goes on there, gets fucking decapitated because he's too short, and then God looks at the camera. He looks straight at the camera.
Oh no.
And he says, "This is what rules are for."
Then he gets crucified again.
If.
It's the worst
Unfortunate.
Actually, I think
Like-
it's more of a T.
Like straight face, he gets up on the cross.
And that's the T.
That's so dumb.
He just
You're
jumps
the one who
onto the
fucking
cross
laughed.
and just leaves.
Okay? You're the one whose sense of humor is shit.
I know. I believe me. I'm so aware.
Laughing at my jokes? What are you?
Some kind of Jarod sympathizer.
Fucking Jarod apologist in my
You're
game.
okay with the Jarod regime? God damn. The Jarod manifesto. God damn.
You know, Jarod drone struck the funeral once.
I was there.
Once?
That we know of.
That's more like...
That can be proven.
Nah, there was like multiple funerals going on, so we got like a multi-kill. Pretty cool.
He drone striked one funeral, just sparking several more, and
Yeah.
it just kind of snowballed from there.
Fun fact, I've got a...
He spawn camps
What's
the
it?
funeral home.
It's just there, like, no, go ahead.
My kill streak's 25, so I've got a nuke in my back pocket, so don't piss me off too much.
Understandable.
You've been nuked,
Man,
you've been,
everyone-
haven't you?
Everyone's been pretty nice to Jarod since he bought that briefcase nuke.
Yeah. That's a very good insurance policy. He has it attached to his pacemaker.
Ever since Jarod started wearing a leather trench coat, man, no one's talked shit to him.
God, everyone being like eerily polite to a disheveled Jarod, pointing a magnum revolver to his head, holding the briefcase that goes off when he dies.
Yeah.
Ah, it's a classic Jarod.
That would be a great plot for a film.
Oh, I have never seen a movie.
That's true. I've been there while we're watching movies and Keegan keeps his eyes closed.
I turn around.
Oh my god, blind people have never got the chance to watch a movie.
Unless
Oh,
they
cool.
were... Yeah, unless their blindness occurred later in life.
No, all blind people were born blind.
Oh my
And all
god.
deaf people were born
They
deaf.
have never known the light of day.
The rest of them just need to open their fucking eyes.
Oh my god.
How could you say something so controversial, yet so brave? Anyway, it's probably time we made a start.
Yeah.
Marianne, would you like to do the recap for us? I don't know why I'm asking if you'd like to. You don't have a ton of choice.
Cool. Hold on.
Sure.
I wasn't quite done losing my lungs. Okay. We were in the oh my god, word. The Angels
Embassy.
Embassy, thank you. And realized that the Xerxes squad were outside waiting for us. So Seratel reluctantly kind of shat us a short while away outside of the city. We tried to have a nap. Didn't go very well because none of us can fucking see, so we got found. Stole an anti-magic block.
Anti-us.
Yes. And then we managed to get away because I think Filip did some mind stuff, some fucky stuff, some nightmare thing. And then we walked for a long time because no horses, and went to Garrison Farms. Went to the tavern. Some people lost at poker. And then our friend came in and said something about strange stuff happening, and we're gonna go help him out. And then we went on break, and I don't know if we ever came back from it because
We
I
didn't.
died. Cool.
We're still on break.
Did I do good?
You sure did. That was a darn good recap. I mean, granted, you only had half a session to do, but it was
Does
good.
this mean I have to do next time, but only like half of it, and then
Yeah.
pass on?
You half
No,
like
because then it'll be a game of halves,
Yeah,
and we don't like that.
I'm kidding.
No, thank you for that.
Gosh.
Alright, so you guys are... you're just in the process of leaving the saloon.
Yes.
And at this point, Keys isn't showing any sign of wanting to leave. He's got his pitcher of water. He's pretty happy.
You sound a really warm spot.
Yeah.
He looks happy. Let's just go without him.
He's found a rock that's just perfect for lying on
In the middle of the bar.
in the middle of the bar with the sun
Oh.
just on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
just like a
horrible sun.
god
The sun
ray.
at nighttime.
No, he's
Yeah.
lying on the
Yeah.
pool table with those like hot pool table lights.
Oh, yeah.
People like really fucking annoyed, like when I
Like
play
really
Game of
close,
Pool,
you
but
know,
he's
like
just
really
sleeping.
close. They're playing snooker around him.
Like every time they want to get the ball under him, they just lift one of his limbs.
Well, I guess you should leave him. He's not causing any trouble, I think. Well,
So, for the sake of me, what's the problem?
We don't know yet.
we don't know for sure.
Yeah,
There's
there
some
is
funky things.
there is something causing the animals on the farms to get spooked. However, the patrol led by Jake Marshall, they went all around the perimeter and couldn't find anything. So the group offered, maybe we can find something you didn't. He's like, okay, fuck.
Also, this isn't immediately relevant, but last session you analyzed the anti-adventurer weapon and determined that it temporarily fills a void within us. But not much else.
Yeah, mechanical purposes, you have to succeed a Constitution save or incapacitates you.
Damn.
It's called a subjugator, and it's
That's right.
not nice.
I mean, it's kind of nice in principle, in a weird way.
Oh no.
So it fills the void within in us temporarily.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Yes, you have no access to any of your abilities, and you're immediately like pacified. You lose the ability to fight back, basically.
Yeah, immobilized by overwhelming contentedness.
Yeah, you can still move, but that's about it.
All right.
At
Well.
any rate, let's get back to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Even though I always want to cut everyone off. Alright. So Jake, do you have any leads on what this thing might be?
I don't reckon I do. Nothing caused this much commotion stays this quiet.
The only thing I can think of is other humans.
I'm gonna go outside. Can I make a perception check outside to look for
Sure.
anything obvious? I
I
guess.
will follow along and do the same.
Yeah.
22.
Yeehaw.
Okay. You can't explain it, but you just get a feeling when you look to the west. I know that flavor makes it seem like more of an insight check, but you look over in that direction and start scanning, and you feel like that's the way to go.
Well, my insight and my perception are exactly the same. So
Yeah.
Spidey senses are tingling.
yeah. Let's try that way. Seems dodgy.
Oh,
Okay.
do you sense some like undead kind of type stuff?
Not yet.
Your
His
whole
spidey
body
senses
thing?
are tingling.
Oh, alright.
It wouldn't surprise me. But, you know.
Man. Just
Oh,
found out about our
Racism.
good friend Ben actually being a cleric of Lolth. Damn.
Unfortunate.
I should have known.
I take off my ear covers and you can see my long black ears.
You take all the flour off your face and reveal you're actually
Yeah.
dark.
Wow, how
We
that
hate Drow Club.
I take the fake junk out because I ain't no man. Disgusting.
Oh.
Ugh. You can't. I don't think males can. This is completely off topic. I don't think males can be clerics of law. I don't think they're.
I was
allowed
thinking
to.
that.
Damn. He also a she.
Yeah,
Misandry.
That's a bit
like a
racist.
hyena.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm glad you know what I meant by that.
No. Please
Back
no.
to the game. Don't think about that anymore.
Yeah, no, let's get back to the game.
We follow Ben.
Yeah.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Damn.
I will turn this party right back around, Yusheil.
When you guys left, the sun was basically like 3/4 set, like almost completely set. By the time you reach the outer perimeter of the fence, it is well into like 10, 11 p.m. The moon is high in the sky.
Is it eerily silent?
No,
Oh.
at least not for the first 10 minutes or so. There are the normal sounds of nightlife. If anything, it's a bit more audible. It seems like the general ruckus at the farms isn't just limited to that location. It seems like it is affecting the area as a whole.
Oh, everyone's a bit stirred up.
But you reach a certain point in the forest where, yeah, everything goes very quiet.
Do I feel
People without
Oh, sorry. Continue.
That's okay. People without dark vision will need some kind of light to continue. I'm guessing Benedikt, you'll use your cantrip.
Yeah, I'll cast it on my shield.
Cool. Alright, I'll put it.
And while
Next
do
one.
I sense any undead?
No.
Cool.
Filip, you have dark vision now, correct?
Yes, Devil's Sight, like 100 and something feet.
Alright, I will edit your token.
Oh, did I note down
It's
the
not
actual
just dark
amount?
vision, it's devil's sight.
120 feet.
120
Magical
feet of
and
daylight
non-magical.
during darkness.
Wow. Okay, let's move you over to here. You eventually, Philip, you before anybody else see a clearing.
A clearing.
Yeah, you guys are up in this top corner.
Do I see what's in there yet, or am I just do I see
Can you see it on the map?
Yeah.
Through the trees you can see little bits and pieces of it. You know that something violent is happening or has happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in that case I'd say, oh, that's not good. Ah,
What's not
something.
good?
There's something really terrible ahead.
Uh-huh.
Some
In
kind
what
of
way?
violent altercation of sorts.
What is there? Are there beams ahead? Or is it just the aftermath?
I think it's just the aftermath. I can't see anything that's like the culprits.
Do I hear any movement around?
Give me another perception.
Can do. 18.
You can hear a very faint, like, slurping and crunching sound.
Oh.
Oh, I hate that.
I whisper something's eating or moving around.
Oh. Philip makes a face from his token. Alright, let's try to proceed quietly ahead, I suppose.
Do you want me to sneak up?
Oh, yes, you are very sneaky.
Not quite my tempo, I'm afraid.
I will go on a sneak.
Wait. Can you even see in? Can you see in the dark? Is that a thing you can do?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I am half elf.
Well, I just thought because you know you're also part human, and so maybe you can't.
That's fair. Anyway, I'm gonna go now.
Okay.
I will stealth.
Yep, hood up, boots on.
Yep. You betcha. Damn.
No fucking way. Dude,
Very good.
I am so big brain right now.
Yeah, pretty much 2 seconds after Robin says she's gonna stealth ahead to let you guys lose sight of her. As she just turns into a ghost in the trees.
How does he do that? Bullshit.
Ooh. Okay. How close can I get before I'm like pushing my luck? Oh, is that someone did line? Wait, what am I seeing?
Damn it.
You peer around the tree and you can see a humanoid figure looming over the corpse of a horse and a visibly crushed rider underneath.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Okay.
slurping and crunching is getting louder.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not within range.
Can I see that they're like? Is it that person that's making the sound?
It's coming from them, definitely.
Oh. Okay.
Just cannibals.
Does it look like everyone is completely dead? Like nobody's slightly alive, like trying to...
From this distance, definitely looks lifeless.
Okay, I will sneak back. Do I need to make a second roll, or are we
Yes,
all good?
please.
Boop. Hey.
Oh.
Yeah, you're fine.
Diddle-diddle-diddle-ding. I appear. No, I don't scare everyone. I try and make it known that I'm there. I don't want like Philip to scream or something.
He doesn't scream.
I'll go.
Oh, yeah.
"Oh, the ocean." I will tell them what I saw. I think. I don't know. It looks like a person, but like. It seems like that sound is coming from them.
Like the person's eating the.
Maybe?
What are they eating?
Or like maybe there's something with the person that's eating it, but I can't see it behind the body, or I don't know.
Was it like crouched over it?
They were just standing, right?
They were sort of hunched over it.
They were hunched over it.
Yeah, not like on all fours, but they were definitely like leaning towards it.
How many did you see over there?
There was just one person that I could see from where I was, but
Do we maybe want to like try and sneak around, or I can go from
I
the
mean-
opposite side or something? And
If it's a single one, we might as well just kind of just jump him. I know we're pretty strong.
there was three people down and a horse.
I mean, those are three like, you know, ordinary people.
Did they look ordinary? Could I tell from their distance?
The person upright.
Any of them, I guess.
You couldn't tell, no.
Sweet. Okay.
I'd say that like the rider under the horse, he looked normal.
Okay.
Looked like a person.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess. How do we wanna do this?
I mean, Jake said that they were pretty quiet and sneaky, so maybe we should like seize this chance and then just get him.
Yeah.
And plus, not all of us are very sneaky. And I glance at Benedikt.
Yeah.
What do you clang mean?
I was like
Got-
hoping. Oh, because I have silence in my spellbook. I was hoping you could cast silence on an object, but you can't. It's only on an area.
Yeah. Kind of fucky if you
And
got
it
an
doesn't like
object,
follow.
but then
It
like.
doesn't follow things around. You just drop it on an area.
Is Jake accompanying us?
No.
Oh, I see.
He's been out all day. He's just going to bed.
Fair enough. We
Well,
had some recuperation. Alright.
we just going for it.
I think so.
Should I try and sneak around in case they try and like run off?
Okay, if there's one thing, maybe you can cover a different exit or something. Since it's outnumbered, it
guess.
might try to run.
I can try and make myself a little bit less conspicuous, but
Robin
chill.
Robin will try and sneak around this way and like get further over.
Flank.
Yeah.
Okay. At this range, I'd say you wouldn't need to stealth, but if you're within like 10 feet of the tree line, then you would need to.
Wait, we
Yeah.
didn't agree on a signal or anything. Oh god. We she just wandered away. She just left.
Yeah.
You should
She's gone.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
Do we just
I'll go
I'm
there.
just go?
I'm just gonna cast enhance ability on myself for Cat's Grace to give myself advantage on Dex saves. Dex checks,
Very good.
and go for.
Is there anything of interest over here, by the way?
Start stealthing it.
No.
Can I like
Alright.
dim the light slightly on my light spell?
Sure.
Just like I cover it with my hand a little bit or something.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking, damn, wish I had something like
Alright.
that could give me advantage on stealth,
I'll
just to
reduce-
counteract my
Wait a minute.
my already terrible. However, I've got invisibility, so I should be fine.
Well, yeah, you still make sound though.
Yeah.
You would still
but
have
invisibility.
disadvantage.
No, it doesn't.
You-
Invisibility
go.
gives me advantage,
Oh, okay. so
and
okay.
armor gives me disadvantage, so therefore they
Cancels
cancel
out.
out.
Yeah, so that's all I was trying to do was cancel out my disadvantage. Yeah, I dim it
Alrighty.
down just so that I've got a bit more control over it. And I'll
So yeah,
start,
Dum it out.
I'll start trying to sneak on in. I'll
Yeah,
let
I got
people go
Holland
before
Stooge.
me actually.
Alright.
But I will start moving forward.
15 to sneaky, but to like. into the
Sneaky
area.
that
Oh my
freaky.
god!
Oh my
Yay!
God.
Yes!
I'm gonna roll now. Prepare,
Kalimvor is with you this day and has blessed you with the true grace of a cat.
prepare for trouble.
Make
And
it
make
double.
it just Jarod.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm glad I went second.
Does it count as a group roll?
I'm moving this
Mm.
way. I mean, they're found. I might get found, but they might not.
Yeah.
And that is perfectly fine for me. Granted, I'm invisible, so I mean they'll know I'm here. They just don't know where.
I mean, now you're actively walking in with a light.
That's not me.
That's me.
No, I know.
I mean, I feel, is that... No? We're going down more? Now
Wait,
that I'm,
stop. Okay.
now
stop.
that I am where I am, do I sense any undead?
No.
Ooh.
Oh, that's concerning.
I'm gonna start walking because I can see this. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
but we
it's a
don't know
gruesome
where
sight.
you're walking either.
Mm.
So I guess I would check up there and then I'd start walking.
I mean, Phil
over.
can see with you. He
You
can see
sure?
you're walking straight towards it.
Wait, Benedikt, going like. Wait.
Yeah, but he's
Yes.
also very, very quiet. Like, he knows what he's doing.
Oh, I
I'd say you can probably get up to that square before you'll be detected.
I can no longer see. Okay, there we go. I mean
If they
that's
see me, yep.
where we're trying to go. I need to be able to see what the fuck is happening. And starting combat within like range is better than starting at like 60 feet out or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
God
So
damn,
I
love
will
buildings.
I will get to the next square and then I'll take the cover off my shield. And
I'll
I
move
assume
here.
I'll be able to see what the fuck I'm looking at.
Sure.
Because I'd probably hear it at this point as well, right?
Yeah, you can judge how close you are to it by the sound that it's making. You slowly lift your hand off of the shield.
Ooh.
And the humanoid figure that is hunched over the horse, some long appendage is like snaking out of its mouth, and you can see like various body fluid, like bile, blood, presumably bone marrow, is just being sucked up through it, and you can see that the horse's skin is visibly like clinging to its bones as if it's being like sucked dry.
Oh, Christ.
Aside from that, though, eerily enough, aside from that appendage, this is ostensibly a perfectly regular human.
Does this feel like void in nature, I guess, would be the only way to describe it? Or is this something else?
At this point,
Well, initiative, probably, but...
give me an insight.
And,
Just based on past experience.
16.
You decide to label it as void, if only because you have no idea what else to label it as. It's sort of a process of elimination.
Yeah.
All these thoughts go through your head in like a quarter of a second, as pretty much as soon as you uncover the light on your shield, with a horrid sound, it retracts this appendage back into its mouth, and it turns to face you. And it is certainly initiative time.
Hell yeah.
Dun-dun. Ooh, I roll pretty quick.
Stupid fast.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Boop.
Ow. body has decided that I do not need a throat anymore. So it's trying to get rid of it the only way it was had.
Who does, honestly?
We're using it.
You don't need a throat though.
How dare you?
Okay. Term order. Okay. Philip, you are the first to react.
Alright. Oh,
I forgot to trim this, sorry.
it is okay. Yeah, with a heart full of disgust. Shark. Oh,
Shark, both hit.
excellent. That is 14 and 28. Jesus Christ, that fucking was a good roll. 28 psychic damage. Oh, force damage. Force and psychic as the sharks chomp down on this human.
The sharks sail toward this creature, but as it bites down, they seem to get sucked into the creature.
Well, that's not normal.
Oh.
And then, with this wicked distorting sound, almost like static, this creature's form molds.
Oh God! Wait. Oh, it is now. Oh no.
Into a perfect copy of you.
Oh, I hate that so fucking much.
The creature raises its hand up towards you, Benedikt.
No.
And
It's
creates two watery portals.
Oh my god.
A 14 and a 17 to hit.
Oh,
Neither hit.
Thank god it rolled shit.
What's it, sorry?
Neither hit.
Yeah, you managed to put your shield up and block these horrific blasts just in time.
God, it even has my fucking to hit and damage presumably. Oh, I hate that.
Yusheil's turn.
Oh. Frick.
So, I think I might use my current invisibility
Mm-hmm.
to five, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Mhm.
And my first attack is with advantage.
Yes, because you've caught it off guard.
And also invisible.
Bonk.
That's what I meant. You caught it off guard because you're invisible.
And the second hit is a normal.
Yep.
Bonk.
Yeah.
First one hit.
The 19 hits.
Has to make a con save. And it takes 11 thunder damage.
The thunder discharges into the creature, and as you pull your fist away from it, it distorts again, turns around to face you, like looking in a mirror.
Ha. Well, unless this thing can copy items, we should be Gucci.
Benedikt's turn.
Is it wearing his armor?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Just gonna move the
Thing is, though,
cantrip around.
Is that adamantine? Has it completely copied it?
There's only one way to find out.
Get a crit.
I'm gonna charge.
I
over
mean-
here.
That's you're at +2 now.
Yeah. Go for an attack. That is the wrong one. My bad. That one. I didn't see what the first attack was, so.
That's alright.
20,
23 is a hit, for sure. Well, it should be 25, so yeah.
Would
Even
the,
more of a hit.
would the
25
Phantom
hit.
Yusheil use Yushield?
And that is 12 slashing.
You plunge the blade into it, and this time being surrounded by distinctly Shadow Realm energy, it molds into you, Benedikt.
Ah.
Notably, it doesn't seem to be taking any damage.
Oh. I was gonna ask before actually if the sharks actually like did anything to him. Ah, jeez.
Robin's
Wait,
turn.
wait. Before my turn ends, I yell at Robin and tell her to hit me.
Wait,
Hit
to
me,
hit
Robin.
you?
Do it.
Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. I can
It's
do
worth a
it.
try.
Wait, hit you?
Yes, me, like the real me.
No!
Well,
Hey,
don't
man,
then.
figured it out. Do it.
I,
It's
Are
not
you
taking
serious?
damage. It's not taking damage. Hit me.
panicked Robin will just smack Benedikt.
Hits just.
What? 9. She's not doing psychic, she's just straight up.
Yeah, just a very sharp jab, like to the jaw, and it hurts.
Yeah.
How does the other guy look?
Unperturbed. Nothing happened.
I knew it wasn't gonna work. It was just funny.
Yeah, no. Am I allowed to do a second attack on the other guy?
Yeah,
or
of
do I have
course.
to- Awesome. Schmack.
Yeah, you don't have to change strikes on the same person. It's just you can only do your bonus action unarmed if you have done an unarmed
Damn,
or a
consistency.
monk weapon.
So,
Yeah, 20 hits.
awesome.
Wait, he doesn't have a shield on? Because my
Yeah,
AC
he'd
is
be raising
21.
it.
Yeah, it's me now, dummy.
Yeah, Benedikt.
Oh, it's you, that's right. Fuck.
Keep up.
Well, it's me, fuck. Either way,
I know you can visibly see it. It is Ben.
that's right.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, you do a quick strike and retract it. I keep doing the same thing to change it.
Okay.
Top of the round. Actually, sorry, no. Yeah, if you wanted to do anything else, you can.
I will spend a key point to disengage.
Did it lose its reaction?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yusheil?
Yeah, did it fail its con save?
It didn't have to make one.
Oh, I thought it didn't. It's not being hit or anything.
And then I think I had 5 feet
fuck.
of movement, so I can disengage and then move back
Yeah.
a bit, right?
Mhm. Technically, it's being hit. You guys are doing like really good strikes against it. It's just not taking damage.
Okay, I can move back a bit more than I
Oh,
thought.
fuck. Okay, I have more ideas.
Okay. That Robin's away. Now it is Philip's turn again.
I have an idea.
Yeah, Philip is like kind of lost right now because this thing is not, again, as you've said, not being harmed at all, as I can see from here.
Oh, shit.
And it's taken a variety of damage types. It's not taking damage from any of them.
Yeah, that's the key thing. When it resists void, something's not void, sorry, force, something's fucky. Ah.
Okay, how much did I take from that punch? It was 9, right?
Yeah.
9 bludgeoning.
I forgot to remove it.
It must have a weakness, but oh dear. I cast Ray of Enfeeblement on it, which is indeed. I didn't do a spell thing for this. I'll use a Shark Blast to roll it as a Ray of Enfeeblement. 20. I think that beats
Robin
Robin's AC.
winces slightly.
Yeah. It hits.
Yeah, she is bogged down by. Or if it does hit and does work, she is bogged down by kelp and such, and muscles clinging to her and slowing her down. That's the intended effect.
Yeah, it's unfortunately not the outcome.
I see. Alright, so I can't slow it down or anything. Bonus action.
Cry.
I mean, yeah. I saw a tentacle. Right next to it. Like, here.
Okay.
It's my turn. Actually, no, I'll stand here. Hang on, I'll stand right here instead. Now's my turn. I move close for a little bit. Alright, that's me.
Alrighty.
Now we can see.
Yeah.
If it just does what we just did, or if it'll, like, do what it wants. Go ahead.
It looks back at you, Philip. It's gonna do the same thing mechanically.
Oh!
What type of
Look.
damage is Raven Feeblement?
It's no damage. It's disadvantage on attacks using strength rolls for a while.
Well, that is the effect that it has on you.
That is so lucky. Oh my god. Yeah, Philip feels weaker than usual, but like, I mean, we good. Where's the weakity? I'll use this one. This one, I guess. I don't know. I'm enfeebled. Thank God I didn't fucking Eldritch Blast him. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna take an attack against him because of Sentinel. Oh, no, I'm not actually. Never mind.
Yeah,
Disregard.
It also points at you, Benedikt.
Uh-huh.
But that is only an 11 to hit. It fires a beam identical to the one it fired at Philip, but you managed to just duck under it.
Wait, what?
It did too.
But...
I'm new but stronger.
God, I hope not.
Yusheil's turn.
I'll look around the ground. Is there anything that the thing is tethered to?
No.
No. And is its proboscis mouth thing sticking out at the moment, or no?
No, it isn't.
Shit. This has me stomped.
The proboscis thing is actually kind of interesting. What if it's like some kind of parasite type deal? But then again,
I don't know if I have anything I can do.
Can we talk during other people's turns?
Yusheil can initiate a talk. But it can basically be like one thing each.
Yeah.
What should I
You'll
do?
talk to
I'm
me.
not certain what to do. And I'll hold my action.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was gonna suggest. Because, I mean, if we attack as one, what's it gonna turn into?
I like that idea.
oh god, all of us? Like Kevin Levin?
Yeah, actually, Benedikt. I'm just going to cheat a little bit here, because it isn't your turn, but can you give me a...
I mean, I did hold my turn. He's next.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a proficient wisdom check, please.
Proficient, so I'll just use, like, perception.
Yeah.
Natural 1.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll check if I have some sort of inspiration or something.
Do you have a pariah point?
I do not. I have used mine. I don't have inspiration either.
Shit.
Nah, I don't think Flash Genius would help.
No,
Plus,
not
I
at
used
the
an
moment.
immediate reaction for my attack.
Can't salvage a 1.
No.
I'll let you keep doing it on each of your turns, but you will fail this time. You're too caught up in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, well... you're holding your attack, right, Yusheil?
Yeah. I will basically attack when you attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a simultaneous strike.
Yep.
With Yusheil.
As I see him start to swing, I'll go for like 2 punches against him.
Okay.
Natural 1 again.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Ouch.
Living the
Boom,
dream.
boom.
Yeah, so he's gonna take you over now.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, his AC
You're the
is so
last
high.
one we want. You're the last
Yeah.
one we want.
Shit. Well, he might take damage from the second attack, given it's a 24 and higher than my AC.
Doesn't take anything.
Damn
yeah.
it.
No, he can't just beat this thing down.
And actually, with your miss, Benedikt, it is going to Like, it's basically assimilating Yusheil, his form, as you're going to attack it, so it whirls around.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh,
only a 10 to
Wow,
hit.
it's rolling pretty shitty, fortunately.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, you managed to parry it easily with your shield, despite the thunderous blow. Okay, Robin's turn now.
Just having that there. Let's check something.
Cool. Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't have to make a con save, because it didn't get affected.
Yeah.
Okay. I will
Fucking hell.
seen Benedikt trying to attack at the same time as Yusheil, and I'll be like, is that how we're doing this?
Shrug.
And look
Shrug.
across at Filip as I come up here, and I will hold an unarmed strike. Like, I'll get ready to punch when Filip goes, if he
Okay.
gives the nod.
Philip
Even-
don't know, because I mean, like, that went wrong.
Yeah.
That's because we missed, okay? If you guys can get over the AC amount, you'll be fine.
I don't think getting it at the same time is gonna do it. In fact, I think Philip's like, let's like shake his head like, no, wait, don't.
It's too late. I'm holding
It
the
is
action.
too late. And I mean, like,
Basically, it's up to you, Robin, if you want to strike when Philip does.
Okay.
Like, if you still think it's a good plan, there's nothing stopping you, but you also don't have to.
Okay.
We live in a democracy.
Oh no.
oh, okay. I mean, can I, like, get? Wait, is it Robin's turn still, or is it like probably
it's
mine?
your turn.
No,
Okay,
she
it's
held her
probably
turn.
mine. Okay. I want to go 5, 10. I'm get a bit closer and just. I want to play spot the difference. I want to try and see if there's any perceivable like thing between our Yusheil and the evil Yusheil,
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
and just if I can use that information to help me somehow. 14.
They are identical.
Okay, it's a dead end.
Robin will throw a punch anyway, at least to lower the AC.
Fair enough.
Well, Philip can still.
That's
Yeah,
a
he can still
miss.
take an action.
He won't Eldritch Blast though.
Okay. Yeah, your blast. Your hand blast
To attack.
gets repelled off. She held it, so she can't do. Oh, actually, yes, because she does two as part of one attack.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You can do another.
Well,
Fuck.
if
My bad.
Yeah, they just clang as it rebounds off you shields. Unfortunately, solid armor.
That must hurt. God damn.
yeah,
the
she's
hell?
like,
Like first he punches Benedikt and then you shield.
Well, she's learned to strike where it doesn't really hurt her. She's learned to throw strikes properly.
I think she's like fucking shattering her knuckles. I think I should rather punch Philip as well. I mean, he's like bony, but you know, not like.
Yeah, I mean, like monks tend to use their palms because they're a lot harder to damage.
Big slaps.
No, not slabs. Palm strikes.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
palm strikes. You use the force of your arm behind your palm
Yeah.
to basically just make a log of punch.
"From the old Hong Kong.
Because your two knuckles, your two small knuckles break really easily.
Yes.
That's why
They-
in like old timey
do.
boxing they never used to punch you in the head because it was so easy to break your knuckles on it. They would go for body shots and wear you down.
You go for the liver shot.
Oh, the liver shot, yeah, fuck.
Okay. Against Ribena. Well, actually, let me just do a thing first. Because it did respond to your unarmed strikes.
Hey!
Oh, it's still a Robin.
Okay. Okay.
Even though
And
it
it's
didn't
going...
hit.
Well, she made, like, physical contact with it.
Right.
On a map 1, I figure you don't even hit the opponent, so...
Would that have
yeah.
been from the first one and then the second one means it hits me? Or
What
is
was that, sorry?
would the like which this thing have changed the second that I hit it with the first strike, meaning my second strike hits? Or is that too sneaky?
Not really, no. It seems to be... Like, AC doesn't seem to be a problem, basically.
Okay.
Against you, Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah, you watch as your movements get basically perfectly mimicked, only to more devastating effect. You take 13 points of psychic damage as it sends out its own duplicate. It sends out its own wraith.
I haven't been using psychic damage during this.
Oh, you've just been using bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, say no more.
I don't think it would be able to do psychic against me, right?
Yeah, in that case it delivers one quick jab to your ribs and the other it turns, spins, and does a heel kick to your jaw.
Rude. But fine.
I feel like something in like the horse will be a clue.
Well, I have one idea. It seems like it's copying
Yusheil's turn.
us. If the power is coming from us. Oh, it's so risky,
who
though.
has the orb?
Well, I was
You.
thinking that as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
the subjugator.
Yep.
Filip does.
It'd be one way of testing if it is void, but the problem is that if it isn't void, and we just end up
fucked.
stunning all of us, we're just fucked.
Yep. The thing is, one of us would stay behind, the rest of them run. Get out of the range. One of us use it. That's my plan.
Alright.
So pass the orb over here.
Are we just discussing this in front of them?
I'm just yelling, like, just pass
You
the
or you
orb.
could mimic, like, orb charades. Let's go in the battlefield.
I'm just saying pass the orb, and I'm assuming
Okay.
Filip will know, hey, I know what he's talking about.
I will be just 1 second.
And that will be me, I think.
Okay. Benedikt, do that proficient whiz again.
I can do that. 14, goddamn, so low.
I would say you're the most proficient in warfare. And one of the things that the Order of the Uncut did was that they always studied their opponent. They had tomes upon tomes of whatever enemy they might face. And something that was probably more common than not was that the more resilient creatures, they would be healing. They'd be regenerating as the fight went on. Because you'd often fight them in very diseased areas where dark magic was particularly strong. So, the solution was either to get them somewhere where their tie was less strong, or it would be to prevent that regeneration by fighting it with multiple people simultaneously.
So you did have the right idea.
You get the feeling that if you were to successfully strike simultaneously...
God damn it, she was right.
I'm going to say that, but I'm also going to add the fact that we can only attack, like, one attack each, otherwise it's going to transform into one of us, and then, like, if you know what I mean? Like, if Yusheil, if you take 2 attacks, well then it's going to, we might all simultaneously hit on the first one, but then if you hit on the second one, it's going to switch to you.
That's a better idea.
But I'm going to move over to there, and then I'm going to pull out the Horn of Blasting, and then I'm going to hold my action.
Oh, nice.
What did I miss? What are we doing?
You were right.
I pulled out the Horn of Blasting. So I'm holding my
Was it?
action for the first person to attack.
Was it Merey's idea to hit it at the same time?
It was
I thought
Ryan's
that was Ryan.
initially. It was
Yeah.
Ryan's initially, but then Philip dismissed Robin trying it again.
When
And
we
Right.
first
then,
tried
like,
it though, me and I didn't hit. Yusheil did.
Yeah.
Yeah. As the theory hasn't been tested yet.
Okay, so can I hold until Philip goes? Just to
You,
try and
yeah,
get people
you
before-
absolutely can.
Cool. I'll hold one singular strike.
And if Philip
Right.
decides to hold, then you'll go whenever he decides to go.
I guess since this is the plan, I'll hold till Yusheil goes.
Although it's gonna take its turn.
Oh,
Does
it
that matter?
will.
It'll just
No.
punch one of us, probably. Probably you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to continue going for the last person that attacked it.
Rude.
Don't worry.
The first one you managed to like kicks up towards your face, you manage to catch its foot, but then it jumps up.
I know that move.
Yeah, you're like you're so proud of yourself that you don't see it jump and with its other foot just clocks you in the temple.
Oh boy.
Right. Is it time?
Fuck.
I think it's time.
It
Alright.
do be time. One big old
So
heckin'
as
punch.
everyone else does their thing, I'm blowing on the horn, so it has to make a dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
con save. My bad.
I mean, I don't think Robin has the best con.
Wow.
Just 'cause it's true doesn't mean that it's right.
Alright. Take your swing.
Schmack.
Take the shot.
Well, it's all at
Take
the same
the
time.
shot.
Oh!
Oh!
Mate, and mine's gonna do damage no matter what, even if it does save. But it's a con save of 15.
Ah. Okay.
It's either going to take 5d6 or take half. Yeah, takes 5d6.
Oh my goodness. Damage time.
20.
Oh, 9.
9 thunder
That's not
damage. And it's like a con save.
It failed the con save.
No, for mine.
Oh,
About
right.
that, when you punch into it, Yusheil,
Oh.
it begins to simulate you, so it doesn't take any damage from you. However, as everyone else strikes into it, and the places that you strike, it's trying to meld into all of you at the same
That's
time.
exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
And
Yeah.
this creature's clearly struggling. It begins to shudder
Cronenberg.
and let out this very weird, like, squeal.
Unfortunately, I now have to make a check, and if I roll a 1, I'm probably gonna die. Oh, the horn doesn't explode. Oh wait, no, it's a 20% chance. Wait a minute, 20% chance that it explodes. What's 20? That's I'd have to roll a what? That's I think it explodes. It's
I
a
think,
20.
I think you're right.
And it
It's
might
not-
just explode. 20% would be a 4.
Each
Would not
use
be
of
like
the horn's
this.
magic has a 20% chance of causing of the horn to explode, causing 10d6 fire damage to the blower. I rolled a 4 on a d20. That's that is below. That is like that's 1 in 20%, isn't it? Because 20 divided by
Yes,
20
it is.
divided by 5. I take
Oh, that's
Yeah, it
hilarious.
just hit the explode margin.
I take
Oh my
10d6.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
It's fire damage, so I take half.
Ah, good.
But the horn is
Well,
dead.
that's good, but fucking
We got
hell.
1 use out of it.
Wait a second! Roll that fucking damage.
I'm gonna remove the horn from my inventory.
Okay.
But so
Wait,
5,
actually, hang on a second. I had to read something.
That's 38 damage, half to what is
I
that?
thought it was 10d6, not 5d6.
I rolled it twice.
Oh.
You
Okay.
can only roll up to 5 using the rolling thing.
Oh. always type.
So wait, it's
38.
38.
So 18.
So then it's 18. The tentacle wraps around you just in time.
Is it within
Further
range?
halving the damage. 10 feet.
Oh, hell yeah.
10 feet, boy!
So
And
it goes,
I reread.
it goes to 9?
Yep.
What the fuck?
It
Oh,
says
yeah.
take damage, not being hit. And so, yeah, the wording, it wraps around you, shielding you from the explosion in the last moment, destroying itself.
Yeah, it's just when a creature you see takes damage.
Yep.
Wow.
If you try and cut yourself, the tentacle will just be like, no, there's other ways.
it just stops you and it just says down the path.
We just turned 38 damage into 9.
Nice.
Forget about it.
Very good.
Forget about it.
Nice.
Yeah, so even though its form is now Yusheil mostly, it now has like bits and pieces of everyone.
Ugh.
And it has taken damage from that. It's not a happy doge.
Fuck, it's now me.
I'll hold my
Yeah.
action again.
Christ.
Okay.
But now that we know the strategy, I can go ham now.
I too am holding.
We'll be right back, sorry.
Sure.
I'm holding.
Filip,
I am absolutely holding.
you can also make your con save as well.
Oh, sure.
Or
I
your,
didn't- Wait,
You're enfeeblement.
doesn't affect me at all, but like I might as well.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be weak if you
14.
can help it.
And
Against
it's not
your own
my-
DC.
My own DC? Nope. I am too powerful for that. I'm too fucking smart.
Unfortunate.
If you punch yourself and it hurts, are you weak or strong?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's sort of like strength and endurance in Fallout, isn't it?
That's true. That's true.
Not both.
Can Philip
Alright.
cast a spell so powerful even he can't save from it?
Yes.
Apparently so, yeah.
Alright, against Ribena.
Oh god!
He's going against Rabina still? I thought he had punched me.
I suppose he could. That would make
Yeah.
sense.
Yay.
Happy Rabina noises.
But I want to target Merey. I want to kill her character, make her feel bad.
Ugh. Like, Robin's so annoying. She's so, like,
Annoying.
annoying.
2 con saves, please, Yusheil, unless you want to read your
Unless-
shield.
Unless I cast shield.
Yeah, and that puts you up to 26, right?
It sure does.
Yeah. In saying that, the shield is like buckling under the force of it. It's like it's this mix of like worry that it's gonna break through, but also like wonderment, like, whoa, those are my gauntlets.
I
I
am.
don't like it. I think one pair is allowed to exist.
Sorry about that. I had to get a water.
But you can see how cool they are from the perspective of someone being punched by them. Alright, it's your turn, Yusheil, and you're the general. You signal the
Bonus
charge.
action.
You got fucking wrecked, Jesus.
Bonus action. You see the gauntlets change, and now they're just blades as they go in for that strike with everyone else.
Wolverine.
Now I don't know how slashing damage will do.
Schmack.
Eldritch
Oh.
Shock.
Okay, okay.
Ooh.
Beating my AC? No.
Okay, wait, can we coordinate? Wait, actually, can we coordinate so Philip hits first so he's like the lower AC?
I don't see why not.
Oh, alright.
I mean, you are before him in the initiative.
Righto then. Yeah, Philip goes first and so it absorbs the shock, but
That's viable strategy.
And
Would-
then
would a
Bastard will
15
be-
That's
hit
video
then?
games.
it would meet the beats it.
Yeah.
In that
I
case,
was gonna
I
say, was it a little
will,
bit-
I will, bond a Fatal Touch
Nice.
Ooh.
and add 17 damage to whatever I roll.
Ooh,
What?
that's tasty.
I give him a slice and he takes 7 slashing and 2 bleeding damage.
So 27 from me.
Jesus Christ. It is a bad feeling watching yourself get sliced up like that. That is unnerving as hell.
Yeah, there's a bit of a phantom pain element to it. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like it hurts.
That's
Christ.
my favorite arm. God.
It's like a weird nightmare, actually. Like, having your friends that could kick the fuck out of you. It's like watching a nightmare, I think. God damn.
You're watching your own death from like
Yeah. At the hands of your
feet away.
friends, though.
yeah,
That is
from
nightmare
10
material.
feet away.
I hate it.
Okay, a flurry of successful blows, and it's becoming more mutated and grotesque with each volley that you deliver against it. Benedikt.
I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to hold my action. I should have done that last time.
Good thinking, sir. Robin.
I go to hold strike.
Hold, sir.
I hold my shark.
Okay, and it is going to
Oh no. I just
shark against you. It's shark time.
against me?
Yeah.
Wow, the 14 doesn't hit.
But
like,
19...
Pretty much the exact same thing as Robin. Like when she was involved with her own kick, Robin's like Philip's like, "Ooh, a tiger shark," and then is hit by a tiger shark.
Come to Papa. Ah!
Like, because they're not made of, like, matter. Like, the second tiger shark comes through the first one and just chomps
Ah.
down. Like, oh, fuck.
Oh, I like that. Cool flavor.
So does it take the bleeding down
Ow!
or no?
Yes, it does.
Woo!
Let me just subtract that.
It's bleeding out.
It's just no match for your rune.
Oh god, this sucks.
No match for my rune, you say?
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing to people? Man, I belong.
Okay. Go on, Yusheil. Get it done, my son.
Flash. Big ol' heckin'. You know, I sliced last time. I'm a dice this time. Fuck. God damn it, dice.
Should've,
Hey, you
should've
get
sliced.
+2, boy.
Oh, +2 flanking. It hits.
Never should have come here.
I will again use Bond of Fatal Touch.
Okay, everyone hits.
Excellent. Do we
Oh,
coordinate again? I guess they'll go first again. Yeah.
Max
including her.
damage.
20,
The shark gets eaten.
Sorry, that's... Yeah, 28. 28 from me.
12 slashing, 1 bleeding from me.
Okay, so
Wow.
28, 38.
Yeah, ignore my damage.
Okay, this might be a group first. I say group first, not campaign first, but how do you all want to do this?
Hell
Hey!
yeah.
Well, I assume first the
I'm-
shark kind of shrugs into its chest and doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I
That is
follow,
simulate.
But from there,
I follow up the shark. I like stab where the shark landed with like my holy blade.
Yeah,
But
because
I'm
it's
like,
sort of mutating outward from there.
I'm looking up past the fake Filip for like the sign of when to go.
And Robin's gonna like duck down and try and sort of like sweep its knees out from under it as she hits with her arm like back in the knee, because if she can't trip normal Filip.
This is a chance.
I guess as like
This is
they're
a-
coming from like he's starting to fall over. The sword from like the shark bite and the sword from Benedikt, I'll come like from behind him with like the blade and then just slash through like the back of the neck kind of thing,
nice.
right where he's falling onto it almost. As we skewer him in 2 different directions.
Yeah. It lands like riddled with all of these wounds. At first, it is spewing like what you would presume to be Philip's blood, but as its form just begins to like fall apart, basically, like all the individual parts just begin to like crawl away from each other. There's bits of sinew and muscle as they begin to just like rip away from each other, kind of like the guy's head from The Thing when he gets killed on the operating table. They all just begin to pull away, and this thing is like screeching, and rather than them releasing heat, it's a blast of cold that comes from it. And then all of the parts disintegrate. And all that's left on the ground is what seems to be like a black pearl.
Ooh.
Presumably one with a curse.
Oh no.
Huh. Philip like turns away from the group and just retches.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin looks real shaken up.
Oh boy, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck was that?
Oh my god, that was so cool! Holy shit, almost died.
I'll pick
That
up the
thing, we couldn't do damage to it.
I'll pick up the pearl with my gloved hands.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
Even-
really want to study that. Holy hell, what does it
have a look
do?
at it. How big is
Even-
it? Like, I don't...
it probably. Oh, what's a good example? It would probably be about as big as a gobstopper.
Oh, okay, so like a handful. Well, like a decent handful.
Yeah. But even through your glove, it's cold to the touch.
It sounds like void energy to me. That's kind of like what we've experienced in the past, right?
It seems to be quite similar to like it seems to be similar in nature to what you found in the Shadow Realm.
I feel like this is something worth annoying the angels over.
It doesn't seem to be nearly as powerful, but it does seem to be of that ilk.
Well, the fact that it's just randomly out in the middle of
But
Garrison
fucking
Farms.
nowhere.
Yeah. We should
That
search
was-
these tents.
The worst thing I've ever seen.
I'm gonna have a look in these tents and see if there's any like clues to what the people camping out here were up to.
Okay, just so.
Yeah, all good. Oh fucking hell.
Okay. You have a look through each of the tents, and it's pretty clear that these guys were hunters. They didn't bring a ton with them. It is mostly just there's a couple of food supplies. There is like various bows for different game. The corpse that you can see in that tent right in front of you, it is identical to.
First saw.
Yeah, that was the creature's first form.
Can we hear sound from the rest of the farm again? And how it went like super quiet?
It seems to be picking up again, yeah,
Cool.
but only like bit by bit.
Philip, are you good? It didn't look too much like you towards the end, but that wasn't fun.
That was terrible. Nightmarish. But I'll be okay. Probably. Oh, do you think there's more of those things? I hope not, but
I hope not too.
I mean, at least this time we know how to defeat it next time, if there is a next time.
thank you for asking.
That's okay. It wasn't fun. I kind of, when I was like standing over there, and she points over here, and I saw you like fire a spell, and I knew it wasn't at me, but I mean, really, that shit's fucked up.
It is.
Now you know what it's like to have a really mean twin.
Should we,
Well, I can say it's a good thing that his twin is a bad shot.
Yeah, I know, right?
should we get out of here?
You should tell Jake what happened.
Yeah.
I want to, well,
And-
yeah, show them what happened, but we should bury these people properly as well. Or whatever ritual they do here.
Yeah.
We should bring the bodies back. I think we should leave the burial to the families and such. I never buried someone before, to be honest.
It's usually handled by someone, but
Oh, okay. Oh, I used to be the Cleric.
especially when their death was like this, it's important to make sure it's done properly.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You shouldn't bury them out here, though.
Oh no, of course not.
You with the others.
In saying that,
Should-
we could learn something from them.
I mean, I was kind of sucking them up. Like, I don't think it was like much to like extrapolate. I think I was wrong about the multiple attacking thing. Maybe you should examine the corpses.
Oh no, I mean
I'm-
talk to them.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh. But they're dead.
That's not too big of a problem for me.
I may be very superstitious, but I don't believe in seances and such.
It's
Oh.
called spells.
Yeah, there's a spell for that.
Oh, there is.
There's always a spell for that.
Yeah,
Always.
followers of Kalimvor, funnily enough, tend to be very good at it.
Oh, boy, who knows? Spells are kind of new to me. And the first spell I ever saw was in in the Gusty Barnacle. Some guy cast Dancing Lights or something.
It's a good first spell. Oh,
I don't
Did
know.
you
Anyway,
collectively lose your shit?
A little bit.
Oh, that's cute.
I was younger back then. Leave me alone.
Well, no, the first spell I saw,
What was it?
produce flame.
Oh,
I accidentally burnt my house, my toy house down.
your toy house.
Yeah, I built it and accidentally burnt it down.
accidentally.
Good.
Yeah, accidentally. I mean, I've been able to do that since
I
young.
Was it very dangerous when you sneezed as a child?
Yes,
I thought so.
You just the
many
babe.
things got burnt.
Hmm.
Well,
Would you like me to
take
roll a
the shit-
deception? I'm gonna roll a deception check for that.
No, I just believe you.
Oh, I mean, if others so wish to, they have to beat a fucking 17.
Philip just like takes a step away from Yusheil.
Robin is just sitting on the ground. Just like listening to nature, trying to calm the fuck down.
Hmm.
You good, Robin?
Yeah.
Don't
Just-
lie.
I'm just gonna wait here till we decide what we're doing. If we're talking to dead people, it's just totally fine. Or if we're just gonna go back and sleep.
Sounds like you don't want to speak to dead people.
Oh, it's just not my area of expertise, you know? I mean, if it's normal and it works, then I guess it's a good thing, but, that's kind of scary.
I don't know if I'd call it normal.
Hmm? Oh, no, no. Not normal.
I'm just
I
gonna...
mean, we don't really deal in normal anymore, though. I'm gonna gently pull the corpse out of the tent and sort of like... I guess, what would be the best way of putting it? Like, the three corpses, like, put them in a line.
Uh-huh.
I assume they have blankets in there as well, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so I'll cover them, cover them for like temporarily.
Sure.
Yeah. Does someone want to go and get him? Oh, he went to bed, right?
He did.
Yeah, perhaps we should just bring them back then.
Alright. Philip goes to like pick this guy up. Well, it's not to the horse actually.
I'm going to before we go, I'm gonna start setting up a like a pyre to burn the horse.
Do we
Just the horse.
do
We
we
can
bring
take the
them
bodies
with
back.
us? Or do we bring people here?
I don't
And then
think
they
they'd
can
want to
see
see
that
this
we, like-
area.
That's very fair.
We should take notes on how we found it, just in case the angels are curious.
That's
I don't,
fair.
I don't think the common folk need to be, they shouldn't have to witness this. I mean, we're adventurers, you know, the alcohol helps, but they've got to come back here and do work and stuff, so.
They gotta live with this.
Exactly.
We don't.
So yeah, I'm gonna build like a big enough pyre to burn the horse. Just so that we don't... Just so whatever horrible shit has been infected into the horse doesn't end up in the ecosystem.
Alright, I'll move it off the guy. Boy.
Right, can you give me a strength check, please? This horse has had a lot of it like sucked out, so it won't be very hard.
I was gonna enhance ability, but I'll just go ahead.
You know, you find it surprisingly easy. It's actually quite morbid.
Just
Yeah, I was
strength?
gonna say it'd be like kind of icky actually.
Oh my
yeah.
god, come on.
Wow.
It's like picking up it's like picking up a piece of wood, expecting it to be like a heavy log, but instead it's like a piece of driftwood.
But then there's me.
Whatever.
When I go to lift it and I realize I'm very weak for some fucking reason, can I cast enhance ability on myself?
You're just very tired after the fight.
Yeah, it's a roll again.
Yeah, you can.
Cool.
Ugh.
Oh my
However,
god.
However, enhance ability as a spell, you rolled it once
I've
back
done
in
it
the
twice,
wood.
yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta do
so
two checks.
Robin will come over to give Benedikt a hand.
Robin MVP.
What are you gonna do? Punch it?
yeah, between the two of you, it's easy.
Sweet.
What are you gonna do? Punch it.
Cool. Man, you get a lot of near misses. So very few actual.
Yeah, one
Wild.
so far, I believe, right?
Wait, I didn't roll for casting.
Rather prevalent.
No, my bad. We'll do that real quick. It's delayed. 14, we're good.
Yeah.
I think it's like a 5. Maybe to hold up the guy and cover him up. So you could. I could probably barely carry a human being. Full grown adult.
But if it's drained and basically just a flesh suit,
We could also just
True.
we could like improvise like a stretcher with these tents as well.
Oh yeah. There are exactly 4 of us.
Is anyone else worried like we're gonna carry these people into town and be blamed for it?
Not really.
Mm.
Last time I
Hey,
checked,
well,
I didn't have a fucking silly straw attached to my face.
I mean, not till just now.
Does this thing have a silly straw attached to its face at the moment, Chris?
Did this
What's
all
that, sorry?
just-
Yeah, no, there's nothing left of the corpse except for that pearl.
Yeah, so it's just the oh yeah, so it's just the 3 corpses that we can see on the screen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But what I mean is that like the cause of death is obviously some sort of like
Some sort of proboscis.
yeah, proboscis and sanguination, not being slashed by sword or punched.
Fair point.
Okay.
That we
Or sh-
do.
A couple of them do actually have very distinctive arrow wounds in them, but there are no arrows.
Strange.
See, this
Also,
is just
none of us
this
use
is
arrows.
this is me
You would
as
guess.
this is me as a player, but it's also I feel like the wisdom of Ben, where I
Yeah.
just assumed they started attacking each other, right? Because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, because they saw this
Or
person that was looking like them and they
assimilated.
freaked out
Yeah.
and started
It would be a
attacking
ri-
each other.
It would be a reasonable conclusion. Although it is strange that, like, none of them have arrows in them.
Also, I'm thinking the proboscis is the arrows holes.
I
The left
think
side, little arrow-like holes in them.
Possibly.
the arrow would count as a part of the creature's body and have been dissolved when we killed it.
Possibly.
So I
It
mean,
does-
either.
It does replicate whatever damage and attack is thrown at it.
Yeah.
Well,
Including Yusheil's armor and apparently Benedikt's sword.
You're in the
Anyway.
process of cleaning up and talking amongst each other when a figure seems to appear like like out of your collective blind spots.
Filip bolts up.
God.
If he
It's very
notices
weird.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
God.
Ugh!
Just about to light the fire.
Hi, Drominos.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, it's very strange. He's just standing right there, but none of you saw him.
Do you have any answers?
Well, no doubt you have many questions.
I have several questions. What was that? Ask the first one. That's the foremost thing.
First, let me see.
He walks over to you, Benedikt.
Mm-hmm. I assume you want this. I hold up the pearl.
He nods.
I mean, besides study, I don't think we have too much to gain from this.
I mean,
But you have everything to lose.
Exactly.
I'd very much like to study it, though.
You have that other one that we absorbed. I'll pass it to him.
Well, my ingenious friend, to study the void through this would be to observe the universe through a crack in the door, but such a thing could be possible.
Well, it's looking the door is more than just looking into a door, I suppose.
Indeed.
Speaking of looking into a door, what was that?
A fragment of a hole. Something caused by your journey in the vestige.
Caused by us?
Well, not directly. It was going to happen one way or another. You see, destroying such a powerful void being is not such a simple task. You destroyed it in its most powerful form, certainly, but it is fragmented and it is scattered to, well, at the very least, the material plane. But these things really tend to stay in one place.
So there's definitely a bunch more of these.
Yes, and most likely nobody knows about it. Except for you, of course, which is why I'm pleased you're here this time.
This time.
How much do you know about them? Like, do they get your thoughts and things, or just your physical actions?
They are prized for their infiltration, as I'm certain you can gather.
Yeah.
It seems you caught this one feeding, unless it turned to combat, but it is entirely possible that it could ingratiate itself into a community.
Pretty cool.
Is there any way to like sense the presence of one?
If one is attuned enough to the void, yes. For example, I can perceive them.
What? Are there any more around here?
Not in this clearing.
Okay. What about back in Garrison Farms?
Yeah, do they travel alone or do they come in pairs or?
There's very little advantage to them traveling in groups, however, when they begin to dominate a community, they often flock.
Can you tell us where they dominate?
It's not exactly a exact science.
Oh, I was meaning more along the lines of like, are there a lot of them in Hyrule?
I have not seen these places for quite some time. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Fair enough. How about in Garrison Farms? It's right around the corner.
Again, I haven't been there.
I guess we can take cues from like the animals, and if they're kind of back to normal and seem settled, we can assume it's safe.
Yes, it seems that baser creatures respond to their presence even if they don't entirely understand it.
That's
Well, that's good
helpful,
to
I
know.
guess.
Better than nothing.
Apparently,
Alright,
I have
I
some
think
kind
it's
of
time we
sixth
get a
sense for it as
canary.
well.
Makes you means you're a basic creature.
Oh.
Mhm.
Or that I just pay attention.
Sure thing. Moo.
There's nothing insulting about being compared to the humble cow. How dare you?
Cows are useful.
They
Oh
don't.
yes. Not
They are
immediate,
delicious.
not immediately pertinent, but and Philip unsheathed the subjugator. I managed to obtain one of these. According to Yusheil, it fills the void briefly within us.
Can you give me an insight check, please?
I can. Wabam. Fuck, wabam. No!
Plus 4, Flash Genius. Cool. 14's better than 10.
It is.
You see his otherwise very neutral expression harden just a little bit.
And how did you stumble upon this?
Seems like you know exactly what it is.
What makes you say that?
Well, I mean, you seem surprised that we have one, which I think means that you know a lot more than we do.
Fair assessment. Alright. These are blasphemous items, for a start. Produced in quantity not with any form of ease. The kind of man it takes to create one. It can only be forged from strong negative emotions. Hate, lust, desperation. It's ironic, really, because this is a tool of creation.
And
It's long been my theory that the concentration of such a strong emotion
wait, you said these were created in numbers. That must take, like, a lot of negative emotions. Could one person even exhibit that?
it would take a lifetime of bitterness. But it is possible.
So they're made by one very, very bitter man, or a collective group of suffering creatures?
I'll repeat my question from before. How did you acquire this?
Oh, I took it. I scared one of the Xerxes into dropping it. And then he did, and now it's mine.
Xerxes, you say?
Yes. Not much of a story, but...
What are they like?
They're trying to hunt down adventurers.
Oh, yeah, that mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know, I've never spoken to one. They're organized, and
ruthless.
I see. A rose by any other name would smell just as foul. This group that you call the Xerxes are a cult, an enduring one.
A cult, you say? I thought they were like an item of the government, like an authority.
They are very good at ingratiating themselves, much like the creature you just killed.
That's kind of ironic.
But they are a cancer. They spend every possible resource that they're given, hunting what is ultimately a dead end.
Well, today that dead end is me.
I mean a dead end as in the vanquishing of adventurers will do very little to help their cause.
Oh,
If anything, it lessens the time span by my estimate, around 30 millennia.
wait, the times... Wait. If you listen to it by 30 millennia, how much is left?
About 50 years.
50?
Give or take.
The world will descend into destruction and at end in 50 years, give or take?
It won't be much of a descent. It will simply end. That is the way of the void.
Is it possible that the Xerxes is like unwillingly a part of the void machine?
It's long been my suspicion they do have a strange alliance with void artifacts in order to understand it. Much like you, except they don't have your innate resistance. In any case,
something like
I would make it a priority to narrow down this leader of the Xerxes, and perhaps if we can cut off the head of the beast early, then you need not face them.
Well, cults do usually hinge on some kind of personality, as far as I know.
Someone very charismatic and very powerful.
Do I get the vibe that he knows exactly who the leader is and he's just not saying?
Give me an insight. You at least get the feeling that he knows more about the situation than he's letting on.
Classic. Fucking classic.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of his thing.
Hate this guy so much. Terrible. Just a fucking word.
Fucking hell.
Are you ever gonna be straightforward with us?
Ooh.
Yeah,
When
Phil,
you
like,
were-
looks at Robin like, whoa.
When you require information to succeed, I will give it to you, as I have done. If I gave you all the answers, then you wouldn't grow, and you wouldn't be ready.
And you wouldn't have little chess pieces, but that's okay.
This game can't be won without them, my dear. I ask you only to trust me, if only for the sake of all of us. Not just yourself.
That's okay. I'll trust myself first.
I don't like being a pawn, but... Well,
Just
okay. Robin is stinky. Yusheil smells like baked beans.
Sharks suck.
They do not! They are the apex predator of the ocean if you exclude killer whales.
Bees, however.
Bees do
I mean-
nothing.
I don't exclude killer whales, therefore sharks do suck.
Wow.
Okay, then.
What if you ever rolled a natural 30 and you just, like, kill a
Oh.
whale?
Oh. What was I about to... Yeah, I was kind of thought and all that crap. That's right, I don't like being a pawn, but... Killing stopping the Xerxes and living a long and happy life is in my interests, I guess.
I promise you that in this long and exhausted metaphor of chess that you will not be knocked off the board as long as you do what I say.
Greater good thing smells like angels.
They would disagree.
Of course they would. Makes them look bad. Well, while you're here, is anything else? Right. How many more of these things are there? Of the what do you call them? Can we give a name for these? The doppelganger things?
I call them hunters.
Well, how many more hunters are there? Like an estimate? Like are there like a dozen? Are there hundreds? Thousands?
If you dropped a glass pitcher, could you tell me in a matter of seconds how many fragments there are?
Not
At
in
least
seconds.
2.
Like at the very least, say there's a lot or a little.
There are enough to do their task.
That tells me nothing.
It is also no coincidence that this one was found so close to where you were staying. They can smell you.
Oh, at least they'll come to us and not hurt innocent people, I suppose.
I point to the 3 corpses.
Oh, right.
Oh, and one more thing. You're walking to your deaths.
Sorry, what?
You're seeking out the frost giants, yes?
Yep.
That is true.
Do you even know where they are?
Nope.
No.
I rest my case.
Well, would you know what they are? To help us not die.
No, but I know that there are some nearby who can help.
The stone giants know.
The stone giants wouldn't betray the location of one of the higher castes of the Ordinary.
Fair point, fair point.
Would you like to direct us more straightforwardly to the people who can help us figure it out?
Well, Miss Ragnarsson, you already have a rapport with them, I believe.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
So we've already met them?
I'm guessing it's gonna be our good old sheriff friend. That's just a hunch, though.
I would he? I think
My
I thought-
hunches are sometimes right.
In Dwarvish, I say the dwarves.
Yeah, in Dwarvish under my breath I say, I think I'm going home.
Now, I must take leave of you for a time. I did promise that I would make myself known if you needed me.
And we still have those bottles, right? I'm guessing we smashed them on the ground or something, and then you just kind of...
Well, the bottles are mostly for safekeeping. You can do with them what you will.
Noted.
Well,
Right.
one more thing. Should we keep this under wraps, or should we let the angels know about this?
I think if you believe it will help, then you should do it.
Oh, he's good at dodging the question.
I think he has to.
Hmm.
I
You
think
must
we might-
understand that offering too much assistance could be disastrous.
They
You
have
see,
ex-
there is such a thing as free will. Free will is an intrinsic part of reality, and reality is somewhat like a newborn child that doesn't like being pushed.
They did express a certain willingness to kill us all if things get out of hand on our end. Would they be willing to help us rifle through a bunch of doppelgangers, or would they find it easier to just burn everything? That's the question, I think.
Hmm.
Since it apparently, and he turns to Hydromenos, enough to do their mission.
Well, now there's one left, so therefore they no longer have enough. They're one short.
Maybe they had more than enough, and then we killed the one that was more than enough.
But he said enough.
Yes,
Therefore.
but he said it in the prison.
Shit. Then again,
He
enough
didn't
could
say
be
they
more like
had
a...
enough. He said they have enough.
As you two are talking, he just says,
I bid the four of you good night.
Right, I
As
guess.
he's leaving, given that I am, you know, Benedikt Køvar, and I've met a god before, does Hydromenos give me the sense, like that same sort of like, I don't know, like
Divinity.
god deific like presence?
give me a religion check.
Because I have had a
Cheers.
hunch for a while. Religion. Where's my religion? Oh, that's right. Religion is based on intelligence. Boom. 15.
it's pretty obvious that he is quite considerably powerful, but no. Because when you met Kalimvor, he was clearly quite an immense presence. And that was only in a form that you could perceive and understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hydromino seems like something else entirely.
Alright. Well. Back to burning this horse.
Yeah, I'll say you guys get the camp all cleaned up.
And take the bodies to their loved ones.
Yeah.
You
It
use a little bit of Kiwi ingenuity.
There doesn't seem to be any, like, latent sort of void energy within them, does there?
There doesn't seem to be, no.
Okay, cool. Otherwise they burn
Did-
now.
Yeah, it definitely seems like the proboscis was for eating rather than
feeding.
infecting.
Yeah. Always pays to double check.
Yeah. Have a cheeky gander. Yeah, you bring the bodies back. It is like it's probably a bit past midnight.
Mm.
Sorry about that.
Fuck, you know.
When we get back, it probably hits us how fucking sleepy we are. Holy shit.
You're exhausted.
Find keys with his 13th glass of water.
Yeah, you can see he's just getting really bloated. He moves around, he sloshes a little bit.
Oh, I think you've had enough.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to cut you off. Yeah.
In more solemn cowboy music.
Well, in here it's like nothing's happened.
Oh yeah, we know what happened.
Yeah. Okay, you guys have a long rest. Did you buy rooms last time? I can't remember.
I don't know if we did.
I'm not sure. I think it was on the house, so to speak. But I might be making that up.
Oh, sorry, no, I mean last session.
Oh.
We don't think we did. We went straight from like messing around. I think we're about to go to bed at some point, and then Jake Marshall's like, something's fucky.
That's right.
Something's wrong. I can feel it.
Yeah, so it is 5 silver a room.
Cool.
Alright.
I will hand it over.
This time.
You finish your long rest in pretty modest rooms.
Yeah. Philip just like goes to bed and just flops forwards over onto the he didn't get under the fucking blankets. He just
Yeah.
yeah. If he weren't so tired, he'd be up thinking about seeing his own face get like torn apart and disintegrated. But no, he's sleepy. Some weird dreams, maybe.
Robin will probably like struggle to get to sleep thinking about the fact that they might be heading back home. If you could change your fate.
Would you?
Thank you.
You cannot change your fate. No man can.
No, that's where you're wrong.
Does this mean I have to spend the next week practicing a Scottish
Yes.
accent?
Scottish Ribena.
If you want.
Oh man, we'll see what happens.
I don't give a shit.
I'll just call my family. Soak it up.
Absorb.
They're the kind of Scottish where like they type.
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you said it. She has that message, and it was just. Oh, he's playing with wee lads. Where's wee pals?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Love.
Yeah, you wake up, and I'll just say that you encounter Jake Marshall having an early morning drink, getting ready to go out on patrol. And I'm guessing you would have put the body somewhere where they wouldn't have roused attention.
Yeah, they would. I probably would have asked if we could put them down in like the cellar or something where they wouldn't bake.
Yeah.
Should give them to someone ideally, just to like.
Well, it was midnight when we got in there.
Ah, true.
So put them
Yeah.
I
somewhere
feel like
cold.
if you have dead bodies though, waking someone.
Yeah, like horrendous dead
I don't
bodies.
know.
It's in my experience, it's easier to process
In the
the
morning.
death of a loved one with a full night's rest.
Right. Okay. Got bodies down into basement.
Or at the very least, I imagine it would help.
Yeah, he sees you coming down the stairs, and he says, "Morning, Trailblazers."
Morning, Jake.
Hello.
I didn't expect to see a long face like yours since I mounted up on old Bessie.
We tracked down the thing causing the trouble.
And what was the nature of it?
Well,
Horrible.
otherworldly to say the least.
Well, don't let it just beat all.
Well,
Don't normally get miscreants like that around here.
yeah, it's unusual. That was the first time. I mean, we wandered around and we've never seen anything like that before, ever. It was, frankly, horrendous. And
I heard you
Yeah.
brought back a couple.
there were casualties before we got there.
Are you gonna say something, Bambina?
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna. I wasn't sure you were aware of what we found.
Well, I ain't seen them yet.
I would advise against looking at them.
He lifts himself up out of his chair rather heavily. He finishes his plane. He says, "Well, that's my job. Ain't no one about it."
Alright.
Walks on down to the cellar.
Do we accompany him down there? I guess we
I will.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do. Yeah, to explain things.
Yeah, I'll show him the bodies.
He pulls off the first blanket, and you can see a look of confusion come across his face. And he pulls off the other two and says, "Well, shoot, these plumb ain't even our boys."
Really?
Are you sure? Imagine them with you know, a little bit more plump.
No, you can tell these folks are from way out yonder.
I mean, do they look like visibly in a different kind of garb to?
And now that you realize that they do, a lot of the people are dressed here in like quite rustic leather. Like I said, it's like pretty simple clothing but very well made. These guys are like dressed in cloth, like burlap and things like that.
Huh.
This might be a strange question, but has anyone around here been acting odd lately? A little bit different than they usually do.
Not that I can surmise.
I would say, watch the animals for how they act. Because that'll be a sign that, I mean, they seemed to intuitively know, right? Like,
Duly noted. Well, you can't swing a cat around here without having some kind of animal, so I reckon we'll be right.
Yeah, these things can replicate people.
If you see yourself and you're not looking in the mirror, run.
Duly noted.
And hitting it for multiple different people seem to confuse it. That's
At the same time.
at the same time. That's the only way we would be able to harm it. That's very important.
Well, it would appear as though we're indebted to you a second time.
I don't mention it.
truly,
Yeah.
I would rather not remember.
I don't want these things running around any more than you do.
How about we say thank yous and y'all can just have a... let's say free drinks for a week.
Philip's eyes widen out. A week? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, hell, you ain't on a salary or nothing, and... well, if we got infiltrated by a body snatcher... dare say that wouldn't be good news.
Oh.
Go as far as to say that'd be bad news.
Well, and Philip, like, he forces a smile. It's like an inside chick kind of force. Like, you know he's forcing it. Well, if you're prepared to deal with the consequences, I'm down.
The consequences, I don't think most of y'all can outdrink folk here. But you're welcome to try. Got plenty of that good whiskey.
No, I didn't actually have that whiskey last time. I'd like to try some.
Can't misjudge
Well,
an
no
adventure.
time like the prison.
That's some fucking breakfast whiskey.
I gotta go out on my patrol anyways.
Challenging one of us to a drinking contest is dangerous though, because we see stuff like this every day and we have to sleep for 8 hours every night.
In short, like, concise sentences, when we get back up, Robin will relay the events to Keys.
Yeah, it'll be enough day.
Very efficiently.
Very, like, detached from... So
Wow.
the thing turned into Filip, and then we slit its throat, and, like...
Wait, did we get the right one?
You get the...
Scaring. Is that scaring Robin? I say, wait, did we get the right one?
No.
Damn.
Last time I checked, Robin couldn't turn to like some freaky.
You get the feeling that Keys was simply like frustrated that he missed out on killing it.
Yeah.
You could have added its beads to your armor. But then Hydrominus came and took it.
No, he gave it back to you.
Oh, did he? Oh, cool.
Yeah. And so I probably should have mentioned that, but he said that if you want to give it to the angels, that you can.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I
I was just
hide.
meaning about
Yeah.
what went on, and just leaving out the part that the bead happened altogether. Well, my thought about telling the angels is that if we tell them, we can they might be able to notify us if it happens again. They've got better intel than us.
Do you know what I think we should have?
What's
A
that?
budgie.
A budgie?
A budgie?
Why?
Because if the budgie starts acting fucking weird, we know for a fact that we got one of these shape changes around.
Tweet, motherfucker.
Also, if we ever have to go into a mine,
Exactly. That's canaries, though.
canary, budgie, why don't we have both?
Porque no los.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Problem about a budgie is, you know, it only takes what, like a fireball or a...
You can punch a budgie and it'll kill it.
Yeah, I don't want to take animals with us on this kind of journey.
What would be good if we could have like a falcon that follows us around? Because then in like an event like that, we can just send it off into the woods and call it back.
I wouldn't mind a nice seagull. They're hardy creatures. I feel like that's a weird accent.
Yeah,
Hardy
but how are we
creatures.
gonna have enough chips to feed it?
True. Oh well.
Well, I'll say that will about do it.
Alrighty.
Well, yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I can return to coughing in peace. Are we going to
Oh.
keep playing after, or save the next point for when we've got a full house?
Full transparency, I don't really have anything planned.
Ah, fair.
But that's not to say that we can't keep going. It's just, you know, whatever content is ahead might be a bit more shoddy.
I mean, unless you like randomly improvise something, as you do tend to sometimes pretty nicely. I mean, it'll just be traveling more or less.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which I don't mind pausing before that.
Yeah. Gives me time to work on my Scottish.
It was a very enjoyable session, though, succinct.
see, I can't. I'm about to. Oh, by the way, Jared, do we know what we're playing on Friday? Is it this Friday or next Friday as well?
Next Friday will be still. We're still doing Descent into Avernus.
Okay, so you didn't manage
We
to
are-
kill her.
We are halfway through the boss fight.
Oh
Is the
god.
stream still going?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
I
I
should
should
off
probably
now.
turn this off.
Goodbye,
Either way-
stream!